In a subtle verse, the Torah says, "Do not place a stumbling block before those that are blind." Wow, if only those words were heeded, we probably wouldn't be in this financial mess. Almost the entire chain of transactors in the mortgage crisis today is guilty of just that. Predatory brokers, middlemen selling mortgage debt to investment banks, and the average Joe six-pack who was sold a loan he had no idea how he could pay back. It's interesting. In Judaism, many other ethical laws are learned from this verse. 1. Don't flaunt your iPhone. To purposely flaunt wealth in order to arouse the envy of your fellows transgresses this law. The Talmud also says, be careful about striking an older child, because an older child might, God forbid, retaliate against his parent, which is a very serious sin. Selling cigarettes to young people, perhaps to any people, or selling weapons on the open market, even if not prohibited in some places by secular law, would transgress this law. Pushing credit cards to young college students who perhaps don't yet know how to balance their entire financial life is deeply problematic. But there's one more thing. Perhaps it's a prohibition to us to not be so blind to our own Jewishness that we literally trip over it and don't notice its value. Very soon it's Shabbat. Have we sensitized ourselves spiritually enough to really appreciate it as it comes? There are dozens of Jewish learning opportunities here in town. No reason any longer to stumble when we read Hebrew, when we are asked a Jewish question. Do we walk by a Jewish center and often feel it's not for me, but don't spend the time investigating and just stumble along life's road? Perhaps this week, let us make an endeavor to make sure our vision is crystallized so that we lift up those gems that are right at our feet.